And now I'm back with another one. Y'all already know what's going on. It's your boy DAZ'S, and this my journal. And we on day 11 of the 90-day semen retention journey. With that being said, give yourself a round of applause if you've been following for so long, and if you've been keeping up. And if not, if you made a mistake and you failed up and you slipped up, that's cool too, as long as you get back on your journey. With that being said, what I want to talk about today is putting together systems. Let me say that one more time. Putting together systems. First thing I want to say about that is how you treat your mornings is how your day gonna go. I used to get up in the morning, jump straight in my phone, start indulging in things that don't have nothing that benefit me, like nothing that can, expand my mind or make me feel better just going about my day or just getting me ready for my day. When you start your morning a certain way, it gets you ready for your whole day. Let me give you an example. If you wake up and you just jump on your phone and you go straight to social media and see what everybody else is talking about, the first thing you're doing is filling your mind with other people's opinions. You're not even giving yourself time to actually think about your own opinions or think about your own thoughts. Like, think your own thoughts in the morning. I used to be one of them people too. They used to get up and just get straight on the internet. But I learned that, especially like me just watching Facebook. One day I was just scrolling on Facebook and I was just looking. I'm like, yo, Facebook is a bunch of people's opinions. And then I realized the whole social media is that. It's everybody else's opinions. So that's one thing I cut out in the morning. It's like, and I started reading. I read in the morning now. I make sure I get my mind, I get my mind in a certain mind state in the morning. So now when I'm going through the day, I could tackle the day with a strong mindset because I already filled my mind up with how I want my day to go. I already filled my mind up with the positives. I already filled my mind up to build extra neurons to make my day, just go a certain way. And that's what I've been realizing, like how you treat your mornings is how your days usually go. If you treat your morning like shit, your day gonna go like shit. If you treat your morning with grace, your day gonna go with grace. And that's why now in the mornings, I used to wake up and rush, do everything rush. Now I take my time. I what they call that again? I forgot the exact word for it, but it's a word for it where you with slow mornings. I make sure that I have a slow morning every single morning. Why? Because having a slow morning regulates your nervous system. We were so used to getting up. Well, if you come from like the areas that I come from, or you grew up like similar to how I grew up, when you get up in the morning, you gotta rush, you gotta hurry up to get ready to go to school. You gotta rush, hurry up, and you gotta rush to school. It's like you gotta rush your whole morning. And that's not normal. We was not supposed to be born rushing our mornings. As soon as we get up, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. No, take your time. So now sometimes when I get up, I just lay in bed sometimes for a little bit, for like an hour or two, and just think. Just thinking. And then when I get up, I still will be a slow morning for me. Because why? I get up, I won't look at my phone, I will clean. Because cleanliness is next to godliness. So I will clean up. After I clean up, I will just get myself together. Taking my time though. Taking my time. I wouldn't do things as fast. Like, say for instance, I wanna open this, right? I used to be like this. Now I'm gonna take my time because everything doesn't have to be rushed, and that's what we grew up being used to. We grew up being used to everything being rushed. We grew up being used to having to run out the house at first thing in the morning, when that's not how we should be moving as people. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, my phone cut off, but I basically was saying how you treat your mornings is how your day usually gonna go. Because how you set the tone for your mornings is how you set the tone for the rest of your day. Let's get to the next point now. What do you want to achieve besides like the 90 days on semen retention? Like, that's the main goal, of course. But what else do you want to achieve? Like, who do you see yourself becoming throughout these 90 days? You got to ask yourself that question every day, every morning, every time. What do I see myself doing? What do I want to be? Where do I see myself? How do I see myself? Not how do other people see you? How do I see myself? And where do I see myself in the near future? And how can I get there? That's the main question. That's one of the main questions right there. Because if you're not asking yourself what you see yourself, or what do you want to be, or what do you want to achieve, how can you know how to get there? How can you know how to get there? But once you have a plan or have an idea of what or who you want to be, you're going to get a roadmap. It's like you're setting out a roadmap for yourself to become that person. And especially if you're doing it in a righteous manner, God going to drop every key or step you need to get to where you want to be. You have to ask yourself, what do I want to achieve besides these 90 days? I know the 90 days is the most important thing that we're looking to achieve right now, because a lot of men, including me, we grew up just releasing. And now where we understand that we want better for ourselves, we're not even trying. We're doing 90 days to build that bravado within ourselves. But at the same time, you don't want to just build a bravado and it's no output to it. What's the output? Where is the output going? Get what I'm saying? So have like a goal besides the 90 days that you want to achieve throughout this time. I can't tell you what your goal should be, and I can't tell you I'm not going to tell you what my goal is, because that's not none of your business, and your goal is not none of my business. We here together to finish this 90 days. That goal I'm telling you to set, that's your personal goal. Yeah. And then after that, what are you doing to shape your life? What are you doing to shape your life? Like, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. It's no in-betweens. It's no in-betweens. I'm telling you that right now. People might think it's an in-between. Oh, I'm not just... No, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. This is life. What are you doing to shape your life? What are you doing? If you say you want to be an artist, are you drawing every day? Or are you writing music every day? Are you doing certain things every day to get closer to that dream? Or if you want to get your body in shape, are you working out every day? Are you thinking about planning on working out every day? How are you going about getting your body in shape? How are you shaping your life? How? A lot of times we think that God just gonna put things in our lap. God don't work like that. God do not work like that. He'll put you in position, but if you're not prepared, you're gonna lose that position every time. And that's why they say meet God halfway. You have to meet him halfway. If you're not meeting God halfway, he can't work fully through you. He can't. You have to meet him halfway. And what that means is, like, if you say you want to do something, if you say you want to become something, you have to work for it. That's like saying, God, I want to be in shape, and I don't go to the gym. I'm never going to get in shape. God, I want to be smarter, but I don't do anything to stimulate my brain, to make me feel, to just make me feel like I'm stretching my neurons. How are you going to get smarter? How are you shaping your life? What are you doing to shape your life? This is your life. This is not nobody else's life. I wrote a poem yesterday, and it kind of like it kind of stuck with me. I want to read it for y'all. Matter of fact, fuck it, I'm gonna read it for y'all, right? And I might mess up a little bit because I still gotta like edit it and whatever, but I'm gonna read it for y'all, right? Life sometimes feel like the most intimate movie you ever seen. The extras in the background, the characters that shape the main plot. But be careful. Don't lose yourself till you are extra in your own movie. This movie is whatever you believe it to be. What character do you want to play? The character who knows the end and work forward to that? Or the person that think the plot is too hard, so you fall in line with the directors tell you? Directors. And if you listen to the directors around you, eventually you'll become an extra. No? The real director is you and God. Ask God for direction. Ask God for directions. Ask God for directions and where to go. And then follow your heart. You know what I'm saying? And then follow your heart. No one knows the road but you. And only you find out, you only find out after God give you the vision. Step by step, trial by trial, the film is rolling. Yeah, following your heart brings tough times. But that's what makes the story all the more better. Give them a show to be inspired by. And that's like a poem that I wrote yesterday, and it just correlates with this. Like, what are we doing? Hold on. Let me see. Yeah. So that basically correlate with this. It's just basically saying, like, a lot of time we keep letting life push us into what we should be doing, instead of taking initiative and having the authority and saying, you know what, this is what I want for my life. I don't take what I have to do to get it. I'm going to get there. I don't know what it's going to take. I can't call it. God gonna have to put whatever He put in my path for me to get there. But I'm gonna work towards that every day. I'm gonna get that. Don't become an extra in your own movie. Mean that some people is just faded in the wind. Some people just faded in the wind. Like some people just want to follow what the next trend is, what the next fad is, what the next this or that is, or they don't even know what they want for themselves. They just gotta they just like I said, flying in the wind. And we can't be doing that. You gotta be. This is your movie. Whatever life you live in is your movie. It's the people. Like I used to treat like the characters in my life like they was the main characters too. But then I realized, like, no, some characters come into your life to shape you, shape who you are. Good or bad too. Good or bad. They come in your life to shape who you are. You know what I mean? And if you get caught up in just the world and how everything is going, you eventually become an extra in your own movie. Meaning that you in the background, you watching everybody else do exactly what you want to do. You know what I mean? So that go right back into, what are you doing to shape your life? What are you doing to shape your life? And then the last but not least point is, in order to receive change, you got to change who you are. A couple years ago, this wasn't who I was. This at all, I wasn't who I was. I was hot-headed, super hot-headed. I'm talking about, I don't even want to get into detail on here, but I was hot-headed. Super hot-headed. I cared. Like, I always had like a heart. That's one thing I could say. I always had a heart. So I never really wanted to do anything bad to nobody. But it was in a sense of like, if I gotta shit on you to get what I gotta get, I'm doing it. And you can't do that. You can't do that. Like, I learned you can't do that, because putting people in bad positions for your financial gain is only gonna bring you right back down. After you get the high from whatever financial gain you get, you're going to feel like shit right after that. So, I say all that to say this. Essentially, you got to change who you are. You got to change who you are. If you're not changing who you are, you're not gonna be able to embody the person that you want to be. If you're still the same person who you are, how can you embody the person that you want to be? You know what I mean? So with all that being said, put together a system that can help you grow and can help you change. Because life ain't about staying the same. Life is not about staying the same. I had to yell that one right there. Life is not about staying the same. Life is about growth. And if you ain't growing, you dying. So with that being said, y'all, let's keep getting better every single day. And I'm proud of everybody that's been rocking with me from the jump. And I'm proud of everybody that's brand new, that's coming in here and that's rocking with me. And I'm proud of everybody that's on their journey too. Let's take it day by day, step by step. Let's win, y'all. So with that being said, I'm out of here. Peace.